Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is an educational channel. We do educational videos on all kinds of different subjects, but mainly things that have been suppressed, things that you should know about but you don't, and things that would benefit your life if you did. And um, this is a feature that it's called the Q-tip of the spear. And this is my recap of some of the day's events, according to some of the podcasts I've listened to. I'm really not a social media person. Don't Never been on Twitter. Don't even know what it is really, or X, or Truth Social, or Instagram, or anything like that. Even Facebook. Um, but I do watch, or at least listen to some podcasts, and I've never been on the boards either for the Q. So all of my information is derivative, but I've been in on it since day one. So there is I've heard all the Q posts, but I just don't read them myself. And yeah, so I just kind of recap the events, and it just seems like today has been a hard day for me. Just digesting all the events, and it seems like we just keep taking a step backward. Um, and I know there's one step back, two steps forward, or whatever, and those steps will be taken forward probably, but the step backward is just I can't afford too many more steps backward. My psyche definitely can't afford that many, at least right now. Um, you know, it's you gotta kind of just tamp down your vicissitudes. You know, stay on a more even keel, lower your amplitude, and you know, uh, but we are just being treated to just so many distractions, so many little fights and little disagreements and infighting and this moon thing out of nowhere. And I don't know why. I just can't pay attention to that stuff. Um, it just seems so much of a red herring. And um, I think it is for me, and it probably is for many of you. But for some people, this is their moment to um, to finally get traction, to grab on to something that is going to get them out of their trance. Um, and so I should look upon these things with glee, uh, but it's just hard because it's just so stupid and it's been going on for so long, and there is no kind of end in sight. It could just continue to go on like that, even though it just seems like it's got to be over now. How much longer can they keep going? But there's always people who are asleep out there, fast asleep, and you know they've really leaned on the anons hard. Really have expected the anons to really shoulder a great burden of just being bombarded with utter garbage, just and having to kind of humor it, um, because there's a asymmetrical information deficit or whatever, and there's a lot of people that just don't uh, haven't tuned into the reality yet. But at the same time, I would say that um, on the side of the anons, um, there needs to be some more work done. There needs to be a lot more digging. Um, I find that, you know, um, many, in the movement harshly criticize the transgenders and call them out for uh, being just uh, in conflict with reality. You know, there's certain. The argument goes that there are certain, you know, kind of boundaries and certain facts of life that have to be abided by, regardless of what your opinion is, regardless of what you feel deep inside. Um, you know, uh, certain people have certain functions of their bodies, and um, when people kind of deny that, the anons complain and harshly and ridicule for people who are not with reality. um, and unfortunately, I believe that exact same phenomenon happens to the patriots, the anons, just in a more minor manner. But in terms of your religious beliefs, um, these things just don't have any reality behind them. Like, for example, your insistence on saying that Christianity is monotheism. You have a Father, you have a Son, and you have a Holy Ghost. And you say you have monotheism. Uh, I just don't even know what to say. You say all three of those things are the same thing. They're not the same thing. They're very separate. In fact, they pray to each other and converse to each other. They're not the same entity. Um, they maybe come back to the same entity, or they maybe have the same center, just like we all have the same center. But that is, just one example of, um, you know, just being not in harmony with reality and trying to push it as a belief system. And you should be ridiculed and you should be humiliated for believing this. And in addition to the fact that you are willing to humiliate other people for very similar, almost identical offenses. So, maybe I'm guilty of the same thing to a lesser extent in some area that I haven't noticed yet, and then I should be ridiculed for that as well. I can live with that, um, and I, it's probably true. I'll figure it out eventually, hopefully. Maybe somebody will point it out to me. Um, but, the main point is that there is a trance in the patriot movement. Everybody, as soon as you mention a Bible, Jesus, Christianity, uh, or anything like that, you guys go into a trance and you begin to start virtue signaling. You begin to pretend like you believe it, or you try to convince yourself that you believe it, and you won't criticize it, and you um, don't want to make any waves about it. But it doesn't have any evidence for it. There isn't any evidence. And so this is not a truther position. If you want to have faith and believe in it, then go right ahead, but don't call yourself a truther. because you're not one. You are believing in faith, by faith, something that has no evidence for it, but has a lot of evidence against it. But you won't look into the evidence. Um, you won't even look into your own book. Half the evidence is in your own book, but instead you just cite the pet 200 verses that you have memorized for special occasions and never actually look at the book in context and actually figure out what it's saying. Because if you did, you wouldn't believe it. Okay. Like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, and come back tomorrow for another episode of the Q-Tip of the Spear. Thanks for tuning in today and have a great day.